Hi guys. I'm just gonna be showing you how to be good at pillages too, for starters. So yeah. So first thing you want to do is press help. You'll see survivor info, monster info, and controls. In case if you're on PC or Xbox. Yeah. Over here, you have shop. Basically, you can buy pretty much what you want if you have enough. I don't know how much you set with. I'm probably gonna put a text up here right now. Yeah. Flashlight. Basically, we all know what a flashlight does. Lights up. First aid kit. We know what that does. Heals you. Ultra flashlight is basically a better flashlight. Stefano, if that's how you say it. Extra speed. Doom's Gauntlet. Knocks back any monster. Red mask. Spawns a random mask around the entire map. Wouldn't recommend you to get it because you won't spawn with it. But basically, you could become a free monster, and it doesn't cost any of your monster chance. So yeah, I want to say it's worth it. If you look up here, you'll see little numbers under the players, little things. Someone just died right there. You may be wondering what that is. Those are the monster chances. The highest person, the person with the highest number gets to be the monster. Well, if you're tied, well, what I'd recommend is being in a server for as long as you can, because it doesn't depend on luck, on the monster, on becoming a monster. It depends on how long you've been in the server. Many people don't know that. Roblox shop, basically just skins. You could buy increased monster chance. You could buy coins if you want. Mr. Pinky. Monsters, alright. So the first monsters you're gonna spawn with is Vapor and Rosemary. These are your starting monsters. The better monster is definitely Vapor. Let me turn this off. Vapor is the better starting monster. Probably one of the best monsters in the game, if you use him correctly. You can see everything you need to see in this ability info. Basically, demonic shift. Teleport to your location from 20 seconds ago. Anyone near your previous location is highlighted. If a spider skull is chasing someone, you teleport to it instead. Summon up to 2 spider skulls. They will chase and attack nearby players. Spider skulls are really good against mobile players. So yeah. 18 sprint speed, 92 stamina, 75 damage per hit. Spider skulls can be killed by pressing E multiple times. Vapor doesn't have chase music. Instead, he causes jump scares on nearby players' screens. Fun fact, it pushes people back. It teleports people back, so it's pretty annoying. Vapor's okay. We don't need to know anything about the bottom. So yeah. If you're saving up for a monster, monster I'd recommend as a starter is EXE. Best one here. Also, a little side thing, you could get skins to these guys, so yeah. Costs a lot, bro. At least up to like 5K. A lot. Alright. starter monster, you gotta save up for fucking EXE. Best monster, one of the best monsters in the game. Unless the people know how to counter it. Too slow. Reach your arms forward. Reach your arm forward and get a major speed boost. Touching a player while charging grabs them, then picks them up and bites onto their head. Thorny Grave. Now, this one's really good. Carries EXE, matter of fact. Understand me? Place up to 5 hidden traps. Players can disarm these if they are far enough. Get a speed boost and highlight the player if triggered. It does 45 damage to the player, so leaving them 2-shot to you. 110 stamina, 40 damage per hit, 19 sprint speed. Traps let people go if they're 5 or under. Every 11 seconds, EXE sniffs out nearby players and highlights them. Holding E on a trapped player pressing E on a trapped player will free them and gives coins. So destroying a trap doesn't for some reason. So if a player is trapped, go to them immediately and help them to get free coins. Yeah, EXE is pretty good. Like endgame monsters is what I like to call it. From here through here are the endgame monsters. Uncle Sam. Okay, what's the best endgame? MX. MX is definitely one of the best monsters in the game, by far. I know that because I had to learn it the hard way against them. Nil is also really good. Impossible to escape. Baldy. He's not an endgame, but really good at, yeah. Humans. These are just like side things. Nothing really needed to know. Upgrades though. Runner, Clarity, Danger Vision, Filmsy, Prepared, Sixth Sense, Sneaky, and Tanky. Runner. Increases max stamina by 15, but decreases stamina drain speed. I wouldn't really recommend any of these other than Danger Vision. It could really help sometimes. When someone dies, see the monster for 6 seconds. Clarity, increase your range of vision. Filmsy, less HP and stamina, but you run much faster. Do not get this one. This is the worst upgrade I've seen so far. One time I countered a MX with this, so I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Prepare. Items are highlighted for 15 seconds. I wouldn't recommend this. I just buy it from the shop. Also, each upgrade can only equip 3 at a time. You can only equip 3 of an upgrade. So by Runner, by Clarity, by Danger Vision, whatever you want, but the max is 3. Activate next time you are a human. Reset if you die or leave the server. So yeah. Sixth Sense, increase your heartbeat rate, sound range. The things down here aren't really worth doing. Maybe Tanky. I don't really try any of these, so I don't know. Sneaky, makes your footsteps sound quieter. Less stamina, but you get 25 more HP. So yeah, these are the upgrades. Buy any of them what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. If you want to choose any of these, do so. Pro tip. Do not let your stamina reach 0. Because if you do, there will be like, your stamina won't go up for around like 4 seconds or 5. It's really bad. Don't let it reach 0. Alright, what else? Monsters I wouldn't really recommend buying or doing or playing as. Rosemary, definitely not. Really only good in strongholds. Alright, yeah, I forgot to tell you, game modes are in the game. So collection or something like that. Basically dark deception. Strongholds you gotta stay in one spot for a bit to get your mission done. Basically you have to sit in a little box, a blue box, and that will increase your the little bar on the top. But which side? Even though I play this game almost every day. Yeah. Also, if monsters in the box with you, it won't go up anymore. So, Fogborn, I wouldn't really recommend. If people know how to counter him, he's probably one of the worst monsters in the game. I learned that the hard way. Literally got mad. What other? Springtrap, 100% recommend. He's overpowered. Forest King, wouldn't recommend. Weird yellow smiley thing, or Wisp. Weird yellow smiley thing, wouldn't really recommend. Kinda mid. Gobble Bomb and Frenzy, but yeah. It's a little fact. Dang, there's a level 64 nil. Dang. Alright, what else do I show you? That might be all. Oh yeah, no, that's not all. That's not all. Around each map, there are freaking okay, so on the on the top there's a little oh my god, bro, can I English please? There's a little task for you to do. Complete one of those tasks, you get 1 point up, 1 monster chance up. If you survive a round, that's 1 point up again. So that's basically 3 in 1 round, I think. Pretty sure we play as in a round. Yeah. I'm not gonna show you where all the items are in a map yet. I'm gonna make a video after this one, showing you like maps and stuff. Worst map yet? Dungeon. Worst map. But yeah. Hopefully this was kind of helpful. Mine is not as good as like others. Oh yeah, monsters. Alright, Alright, tips for monsters. Let's see. There's a bunch of freaking monsters with tips. Vapor, just spam skulls. He does 75 damage, so let your skulls do the damage. And then spawn 1 more skull on a player, teleport to it, and smack the last player. Or not the last player, the player. Oni, not really good in basically powers, shapeshift, and Oni vision. You could read it yourself. Pause it right now for you to read it. Shapeshift would help you get closer to a human. Just pretend you're doing tasks and stuff like that, and then sneak up attack on a player. Also, there's a bar on the bottom, so don't take too long on the player on sneak attacking the player before the timer runs out. But melee, usually players won't be able to get away. So Fogborn. What do I main this guy? Why the fuck don't have a What's it? Okay, so what I'd recommend is spawn far in front of the player, and then like a long hallway. Use foggy stare. Make sure they're looking too, and yeah, let it cook. Okay, let me read what foggy stare does. Stand in a place for a medium duration. If someone looks at you, they get highlighted red, and you get a major speed boost for 9 seconds. The person who looks at you gets a darkened screen and has chase sounds play. Anyone who isn't the red target, will be darkened and will take damage for a small duration. So just unless the player is far, then just target the closest person. Wait for the dark thingy to go away, and then boom, you got yourself a snack. Usually, if people look at you, no one survives. So Fogborn is probably an A tier monster, actually an S tier, not an S plus tier because he's pretty easy to counter. Actually, just an A tier monster. Thunder Warp. Go invisible. Move extremely fast. Activate the ability again to reappear. Highlights for people on an activation for a short duration. But yeah. Uncle Sam. He's more of like an ambush type of character, so if you see a player walking, like going down a hallway, hide somewhere and then ambush them. Hit them once, use dance off, and you got yourself a free kill, and then hit them again. Okay, Sam's domain, dance off, and domain travel. Sam's domain, you grab up the closest player, send them to your dimension. You could go to your dimension by pressing 3. Domain traversal. Also, if you teleport into your domain, the timer will increase. Also, every kill you get, the timer will increase. So yeah. Yeah, he's not really good at chaser, so pretty easy to get away from. But yeah, wouldn't really recommend using Sam's domain a lot. Ha! Goofy me, forgot to talk about dance off. Basically what dance off does is if you're close enough to a player, it will freeze them and they will just stay there and dance. So yeah, free hit. It's not really that good, unless if it's a hard player to catch, then use Sam's domain on them, and then yeah, the player will have to try to find one out of the I don't know how many doors, but one out of the doors let them escape. So yeah, ventilation error, carries, Springtrap, use it close to a player, stamina drains for the player fast, and then boom, you basically got yourself a free kill. MX, the best monster in the game, no skill. Springtrap and MX take no skill at all. Nil takes a little bit of skill. Uncle Sam takes skill. EXE takes a little bit of skill. Fogborn takes a lot of skill to use. Oni takes skill. Rosemary takes skill. Vapor takes a little bit of skill to use. 75 or 80 damage per hit. I'm pretty sure the monster with the most damage. Charging the mice, charge forward in a straight line and hit people multiple times, knocking them forward in your direction. If you run into a wall while charging, you get stunned and refill a smart amount of stamina. Also, if you have a monster you like, I'll comment on your I'll reply to your comment telling you how what monster you like the best, and I'll give you some tips on advantage. You get the point. Power hop. Jump into the air and move extremely fast upon landing. Knock anyone who isn't jumping down and stunning them. Basically, players get a jump now on their screen. Basically, a quick time event. So yeah. Also, landing directly on someone will insta kill them. Also, if you're trying to get like a wing, like ring, gold, silver, diamond, whatever, use charging demise on your friends or anybody. It gets you a lot of freaking points up. Nil. Godly leap extremely far into the direction you are facing. If you're close to a person while leaping, will grab them and bite them for a small amount of damage. If the person you grab is irritated, they will take an extra damage. I can't speak English, so sorry. For some reason, irritated mist. Spawn a puddle of radioactive mist that will last around 30 seconds. Every player steps in it, they get irradiated and God. They will get a debuff. Spawning a puddle will slightly increase the timer. Basically, if they get hit by the mist or the radiation mist, they will you will do more damage to players. Basically, they also get highlighted. So, good to target them because you do tons of damage to them. 29 sprint speed, 30 stamina, 20 damage per hit. Not good, but if they get missed on, it's really good. Adds 25 more damage to your 25 plus damage. They get hit with a miss. Yeah. If you're interested in any of the monsters, comment down below. And I'll try giving you some tips. Moving on from that. I think that might be all. So yeah, if you enjoyed the game or if you enjoyed this video, share it with other people who are just starting the game. Yeah. Best monster in the game, MX definitely. Also beware. A mimic update. They're adding the mimic Vedic harness to the game. So if you're interested in that, when it comes out, I'll try playing as him. Give you some tips on him. And then, yeah. So, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.